Yo, what's good, guys? So gonna be doing a quick little video here. I gotta be as transparent as possible, and I also need to get better at the content creation, making it look professional, because I'm just walking around here with my camera. But I figured if the value is there, then it doesn't really matter. But I always like to make it look aesthetic more than get a balance between both. But anyways, this video is gonna be about sales and actually providing true value to people, right? True value to people. It's funny because now all the distractions are here just barking and everything. But anyways, providing true value. I'm gonna share an experience right now that I actually went through today, and I feel sometimes. Some days I do more than others, but today in particular I felt it more, in which at my job in sales, I wasn't doing so hot. I was close, very close to getting a bunch of sales, but it wasn't that close. I didn't get anything. But I have another guy, a colleague that I know, who's just crushing sales, bro. And he's crushing it pretty well, right? And I personally feel frustrated because I come up with all these excuses and reasons like, yo, how come I can't do that? What is it that he has that I don't have? Why can't I do it? Why can't he? And so these things here, I realized was, why the heck am I not even achieving these kind of milestones and goals I should be, given my level now? Why am I not doing it? Well, the more I thought about it, the more I thought about maybe why I wasn't achieving my sales numbers. Because I just meditated on this right now. And this is crazy. I need to make another video about this, why meditation is so important. Because you don't realize these things if you don't meditate. And meditating, literally, it's such a simple thing, because you reflect, you go meta, and you reflect on yourself, on things you normally don't think about, because your mind is clouded. It's an animalistic mind. Your mind is everywhere. So you're not thinking about these things until you sit down and meditate. And so I sat down myself, meditated, thought about this issue, and realized, hey, I think I know what's going on here. During the day today in my sales job, I was doing something that was not benefiting me at all. And some of you guys may be asking, well, what is that? I was smooth sailing is the best way to describe it. I was smooth sailing in the job. What do I mean by that? I thought I can just get away with sales. I didn't realize this in my head. I thought I can hide under the rug and just smooth sail, thinking it's gonna happen and fall in my lap, right? I thought I can just sit back and just like, it's Mark with a rev. Hey, this is Mark with a rev. Just hide under the rug, thinking that if I just say the words, it's going to magically appear these books that I have to get more sales. Well, that didn't work, right? That didn't work. Because listen, a bunch of these people are probably getting hundreds of calls a day, and you sound just like everyone else. Distracted, not even paying attention, not really there. And then you're over here complaining that you're not getting enough sales. What kind of bullshit is that, What kind of bullshit is that? And so I thought about this, because this is an issue that I've created in my mind that can be solved easily, because I know I can do it. I've already booked before, but I wanted to do it consistently. So I thought, well, I'm being such a selfish I'm so selfish for that. I'm being so selfish. I'm expecting to talk to people who are human beings that shit and piss and do all that. And I'm expecting them to give me their trucks by just smooth sailing my being distracted, not really fully present with them, right? How am I going to do that if I'm not being present in the conversations, right? I'm just saying the words, not even paying attention to them, not even trying to help them solve their problem. So I'm being selfish by not helping these people out and in return, obviously not making commission like that, because I'm just being selfish. I'm over here thinking I can just go and hide under the rug and just go through the words and magically it's gonna happen, which does not happen like that at all. You have to be present with it. You have to be present. And I thought about a best way to explain this to people. Like, people say, what do you mean be present? How do you be present? What exactly do you do? Well, picture this, and I thought about this. Imagine if you had a family member, right? You have a family member that you know is going to die or pass away the next day. You're hanging out with them. You know they're going to pass away the next day. You're going to die. They don't know that, though. They don't know that. Only you know that. So you can't tell them that they're going to pass away. Only you know. And how does that make you feel when you're hanging out with them? What do you normally do when you hang out with them? Are you on your phone, distracted, not talking to them, not paying attention to them, not knowing, like just not being present? Well, now that you know that they're going to pass away the next day, how would you act differently? You probably turn off your phone, pay attention to them fully, understand every intricacy of things that they're doing, the way they move, talk, breathe, and pay full attention to them. Think about it the same way. You're going to be operating a fear of loss here, because you're like, hey, they're going to pass away. Let me give them my full attention because I care. The same way with this and sales. Imagine if you were given, I think Andy Elliott talked about this one time, you look him up on YouTube. He talked about, hey, imagine if you were given 50K, and every time you go talk to a new potential client, every time you bomb the sale or bomb the good relationship, you lose 5K. Well, that would change the way you act, right? You want to be more present at that point. You want to be like, hey, let me be as present as I can with these. Because if you're not, you're being selfish. Absolutely selfish for not being present with them, understanding their situation, the problem they are trying to solve, and listening, guys, paying full attention to their problems. You have to do that. You can't blame others. How come they're getting more sales? How come they're doing this? How come they're making this much money? How come they get to... Because you're not being present, actually listening to them, providing value, and helping them out. You have to do that. You can't blame others. You can only blame yourself, and you can fix your situation by doing that. And that is what I realized in sales and uncovering limiting beliefs, which you got to do. So I might make a separate video on how to reveal those limiting beliefs, but you need to do that as well, because I wouldn't have realized this if I didn't dig deep into my limiting beliefs. So I hope that helped you guys out. I hope you guys support the channel, hear more about this content, my journey. And yeah, guys, we'll talk soon. I'm going to keep you guys updated on this journey. And I'm going to see this in like 5-10 years and be like, wow, I was making progress right there. So catch you guys soon. Peace.